Hi, this is Acme with the Bulletin Board Heroes here at Vox Markets for Wednesday, the 17th of November. Starting off with Arkle, which looks as though some signs of life. Obviously, we've had a few false dawns over the course of this year. Obviously, the situation in January, and then spikes higher. Maybe this time though, it might be seventh time lucky, or whatever number we're on at the moment. Broke that line of resistance from last month and the 50-day moving average of 0.82. Above that, got a chance of retesting September resistance and maybe up to that April resistance line projection at 1.4 pence over the next 2 to 3 months. One of the stars of the moment coming up is Bay Capital. Here you can see that we're still edging up towards the technical target here, which keeps rising. Actually, we've got that line of resistance there from the end of September. That's currently pointing at 40 pence, and that is a level that we might see before the latest stellar run finally runs out of steam. But we had that buy signal on the break of 20 pence, break of the initial resistance there just a few days ago. In fact, last week I think it was. So that is looking pretty impressive. At this stage, anybody back below the 28 pence level, delaying the prospect of 40 pence over the near term, maybe the next week or so. On to a stock where we've seen proposed NEDs who looked to be quite well qualified. The situation here on the technical point of view is that we've got an uptrend line there from the end of July around the 12-13 pence area, so that could be the area where the shares find support. I suppose worst case scenario is we have to go back to the 200-day line rising at 11.5 pence, but while that's rising, the bias and the momentum is still to the upside. So let's see whether the shares finally find some support at the moment. Otherwise, just wait for a break of that resistance line there from November at 14 pence on an end-of-day close basis. Moving on to GCAT, otherwise known as Caracal Gold. Here we've got a situation where there are multiple support points as suspected towards the 1.2 pence area, and the share's broken that line of resistance with today's expanded license, so it seems to be quite impressive. Breaking that line of resistance from October around 1.25 pence, and the longer we stay above that, the greater the chance of a move towards 1.5 pence again, which was resistance on the way down, maybe by, over the next 2 to 4 weeks, something like that, or maybe a bit sooner. On to Harland and Wolff,